special guest for us today. Hi, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
It's Bob, right?
Bob Rivera. Yeah.
Bob Rivera. How you doing, Bob?
Doing good.
We need you to talk really close to the microphone so we can hear it because it's a weird mic. They're not as good as other mics.
It moves.
And this is not Bob's deal. This is kind of the interesting part about it. This is a guy who is behind the scenes, record label, Major League Baseball, a bunch of like crazy, amazing successes. But then he gets ill and he gets cancer and he has this amazing story. So he's learning this kind of whole media thing now.
Okay.
Russ.
So Bob, what is it you do for a living?
I actually have a nonprofit organization, Future Dreamers and Achievers. Where
Before that.
Before that, real estate agent.
Real estate agent.
Owned a baseball school in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
So I've done several things in my life.
Okay, so you had that, everything was going well, and then you found out that you got ill.
I got ill. I got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Now, those are words. I've heard those words put together before. I don't know what that means. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean?
That's actually cancer.
Yeah.
And
not good.
And it starts. You get little lymph nodes in your body, and it spreads out.
Now we know that stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. What stage were you in?
I started at stage 2, and I went up to stage 4.
And the Hodgkin's parts, can you tell that? Because you shared that with me, and I didn't think about that. And so, which one's like the quote unquote good one, and which one's the bad one?
Yeah, when I got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's, I'm thinking the word non, and I'm thinking, okay, well that's okay because it's non.
There's non.
There's no Hodgkin's in the house.
Yeah, it's like HIV negative. Yeah, it's bad. Sounds negative. No, that's the good one.
And unfortunately, the non is the worst one.
So
started with that, Doc.
So Bob, when the doctor tells you this, and I kind of, my sister just found out she has stage 4 cancer, so I understand it is for her. I mean, devastating. When you're told this, what goes through your head?
Well, again, I thought non was not serious.
Yeah.
So once he told me non, I said, okay, well, it's going to go away eventually.
And what does he say?
He says, well, non isn't exactly good. And so that's when I was told that you would have about 5 years to live. And
when they tell you that, Bob, what's the first thing you think of? 5 years, I got to do this. What is it that Bob thought of first?
The first thing I thought of was, why me?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you think.
Sure.
And then you start thinking, okay, if I have 5 years, what am I going to do?
Right.
So I've had this nonprofit agency since 2017. So I decided, I got to teach somebody how to do this. And so when it's time for me to go, which I didn't want to go, but when it's time for me to go, I will be able to pass it on.
And when you say teach them how to do this, like how to deal with this, right? Like how to deal with the diagnosis, how to deal with this part of your life.
Well, the toughest part of dealing with the diagnosis was explaining it to my wife.
Yeah.
And again, she thought there was more than 4 stages. She, when we actually met with the doctor, she had asked me, she asked the doctor, she says, well, she's stage 4.
What's stage 5?
Out of 100, right?
Yeah. So we're doing pretty good.
That's what she was hoping. Yeah.
And unfortunately, stage 4 is it.
Stage 4 is it. She's asked the doctors, is there 7, 8 stages?
Check again. Check again in the back.
There's 5 for hurricanes. It makes sense.
Yeah. And doctors are pretty abrupt.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's
surprisingly, they have to be. They almost have to shut their emotions off to give you the news, so they can't get too emotional about it. Yeah.
He says, no, you're stage 4. That's the last that can go. And so you start thinking, okay, so do I have a week? Do I have a month? Do I have 6 months? And he said, we're just going to go through the process. They had to give me chemo because I had cancer all over my body.
Wow.
They couldn't give me radiation. Radiation is just one spot.
Right.
So I started, with the chemo. And the only thing I could tell the world out there is support anybody that has cancer.
Yeah.
Only because what they go through is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And
it makes a huge difference, right? I mean,
a huge difference.
Yeah, my sister is going through it, and she's got such a great tribe of friends that are loving her, and she's probably happier than she's ever been because of all this love she's getting, even though it's such a tough time. But you were able to beat it, weren't you?
Yes. Well, they decided. I went through the chemo for 8 months.
Yeah.
And then they decided to do a biopsy, and I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah.
Because biopsies are very painful. And sorry if anybody has to go through a biopsy.
Yeah.
But went through the biopsy, and then I went back to the doctor for the results about 2 weeks later, and the doctor asked me, do you believe in divine intervention?
That could be
And-
good or bad.
Exactly.
You know, exactly. Like, oh, yes, I probably should at this point,
like-
right?
like-
Exactly. I'm thinking divine intervention is like, this is it.
Yeah,
You know?
It could mean you need
Right.
some, or it could mean
Well,
Unfortunately, with non-Hopkins divine intervention, so it's the
right.
bad one. Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins.
so the doctor said, "Do you believe in divine intervention?" I said, "Yes, I do. I believe in God." And then he says, "Okay, well, you're in remission." And I said, "Oh," I said, "I'm in remission." I said, "But I was stage 4." He says, "No, you're in remission."
Wow.
And I said, "Oh, that's great." I said, "So what do I have? 10%, 15%?" And he says, "No, you have 0."
Wow.
And I was totally surprised.
you were stage 4 cancer.
I was stage 4 cancer.
And then you went back after getting all the chemo. You went back in and you had 0 cancer.
Zero
How?
cancer.
I mean, did you look up the percentage of people that happens to? That's
it's
pretty low,
it's
right?
funny you mention that because the doctor told me he's been a doctor for 40 years in oncology, which is the cancer doctor.
Right.
And he said he's only faced 3 cases.
Wow.
That in his 40 years.
Dude,
Wow,
and that's
man.
when I heard that, Russ, knowing everything obviously you're going through. A lot of my friends are going through, but people I pray for daily. Daily think about them, daily pray and go, all right, they're going to get better. And then I heard that story, and the first thing I said, you got to share it.
There
It's a
is
story of
there
hope.
is hope. Yeah.
There's hope, and
Yeah,
that's
you got to have faith.
Yeah.
You got to, again,
they go hand in
I don't
hand.
want to get
No, they
too
go hand in
religious
hand.
with it, but
Yeah.
it's the honest truth.
You
You
have
got to
some-
have faith.
So you have the nonprofit that
Yes.
that you put together. What are you doing with it now?
Well, we just had an event 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
Daisy was actually there.
Oh,
I had so much fun. I
it's-
was. I know I shouldn't have been dancing all night, but I did. And I mean, also we had Randy Jones come out and do a song there.
from the
Yes.
from
one?
the Village
YMCA,
people, yeah.
of course.
I saw him do YMCA.
Yeah, we did
that's
it.
what I saw,
And,
that's what I did.
and I was up there shaking my booty. I know I should have taken it more seriously because it's your charity.
It was an elementary
but I
school
just wanted to
event.
have
man.
fun. You know?
Again, the difference with our charity is we entertain.
Yeah.
We want to do entertainment. I've been from the in music industry. I've been there my whole life. And so I wanted to mix entertainment with nonprofit.
Right.
And because everybody likes to see a show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of I don't want to get any nonprofit people upset at me, but instead of the sit-down dinners where people talk for hours,
Yeah.
we're going to entertain you.
Gotta make it fun. Yeah. Do you have another event coming up soon?
We're working on one. Again, I leave it to my executive director,
Yeah.
Maribel Castillo, who's done a great job. So I can at least take a break.
So Bob, when you had stage 4 and you
Yes.
were probably making plans for the end,
Yes.
and then you found out it's all gone. Like
Should run up my credit card.
do you go on a vacation? Do you run up your credit card? Like, what do you?
I leave it to my wife to pay them.
Yeah. What do you do when you find out you got a second lease on life that most people probably wouldn't have thought that you were going to get?
Well, when I was told it, the first thing I told the doctor is like, well, if you thought I had stage 4 cancer, then it must be, and I pointed up towards the heaven. And the doctors like to be, sorry doctors who are listening today, like to be God sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And,
And he's like, no, I'm the one that did this.
I read the results.
so I pointed up towards the heavens, and the doctor just shrugged his shoulders. And I says, oh, no, I know who it is.
Yeah.
You
What a
know?
cold doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been like, yeah, that's probably a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be God. Yeah. God works through me.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I would have said.
You
Yeah.
ever think maybe just bad doctor?
Right. I looked at him like,
Like,
hey.
doesn't know how to read a chart.
Yeah, hey, maybe your first diagnosis was wrong. Maybe I never had it from the jump. But anyway, well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
And how long have you been
It's
cancer free?
9 months now.
Okay, very
9
good.
months.
And there's
Hell yeah.
there's no other reason to not have hope, right?
No,
There's
you got-
like
you
you gotta
gotta-
have. That's
you gotta
the
have hope.
basis. That's the foundation. I know you mentioned faith, and that's also powerful for a lot of people. But Russ, that's literally, obviously I thought of you and Carla and everything because, and I'm reading the texters right now, the chatters right now, and I needed this. Somebody's going to hear this story, share it with somebody that really needs this information that's lying in a bed somewhere. So there's hope. There's hope. There's hope.
And by the way, this is 2 days in a row we've had someone in who had stage 4 cancer
Yes, I saw.
and was able to defeat it. So so these are great stories to hear for sure.
Yeah,
And,
you have to, like I said, you have to have hope. Hope
Yeah.
is the hope, and the person that has it has to have faith.
and the
Well,
support system, I think, is.
Tremendous support system.
Who did you have? I mean, obviously your
well,
wife.
my wife, when I got stage 4, my wife said, "Well, we're gonna pray."
Yeah.
And again, in your mind is like,
Yeah.
how's that gonna help?
That's nothing,
You know?
yeah.
You know. So I said, okay, we're going to pray. And then she says, and you got to have faith. If you don't have faith, you're going to join him.
Yeah.
And I says, well, you know what? And I did a testimony at my church.
Yeah.
That if I go, see him, it's his word. He wants me to work for him. And I told him, then I says, but I don't want to go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't think the whole thing.
But
Everybody wants to go to heaven, but not today.
Yeah.
Just an option. Just an option.
All right, well, Bob, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. And listen, it's just like Carlos just said, it gives a lot of people who are dealing with cancer hope that you can fight it and you can get through it. So thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Hey, when we come back, Angel's going to bring you Monster Sports. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
Smart speakers can't stop you from saying stupid stuff when you're coming out of anesthesia. When I grow up, I want to be a puppy. But they can play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. All you got to do is ask.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
We still have slow traffic westbound on I-4 from County Road 46A past Lake Mary Boulevard and from the beach line to just before State Road 535. There's an accident on northbound South Woodland Boulevard at Voorhees Avenue. Southbound Florida's Turnpike remains very slow from Scrub J Lane into north of the Oakland Exchange because of a crash that's now all on the right shoulder. And if you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Bonus savings on top brands and better sleep are all the buzz at Mattress Firm's Friends and Family sale. Hurry in to save up to $700 with your extra discount. You'll even get a free adjustable base on select beds. Plus, if you see a lower price, Mattress Firm will match it. Restrictions apply.
MillsAir.com. That's MillsAir.com. Awesome people. If you're gonna buy a brand new system, turn to the experts, Carrier, because Mills Air is a Carrier authorized dealer. They're awesome people, and they've been around since 1992. They're over 30 years. And Mills Air can do annual maintenance on your air conditioning system. They service all brands of ACs, and they can definitely work with yours. They come out and do mine every year, and I'm so glad they do, because that 30-point inspection is super important. It's MillsAir.com. That's MillsAir.com. If you're going to buy a brand new system, turn to the experts, Carrier. They've got rebates right now, and you can save up to $1,275. Mills Air, that's the company I use. I absolutely love them. They do a great job for me, and they have for many, many years. Do that 30-point inspection. It'll save you time and money. MillsAir.com.
Why are you dressed like a hockey goalie in our living room?
Well, you know how I said that we really needed to save more?
So you're dressed like a goalie because you make saves?
Yes.
Maybe we should just go to Navy Federal Credit Union. They have tons of great savings and investment options, like share certificates with sky-high rates.
Oh, what a save!
Grow your finances with the official military appreciation partner of the NHL, Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
Pick up your phone and put in GiveMeTheVin.com. Highest money, quickest offer, $2,000 to $200,000. Top car buyer in the United States is GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Tommy Mello here, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. Springtime savings are here, and now is the perfect time to service your garage. A1 is also your one call for garage floors and garage storage. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. Cracked or worn out bottom rubbers and seals expose your garage door to bugs and other pests, dirt, debris, and cold air. A1 Garage Door Service can replace old bottom rubber and seals in no time. And don't forget about all the moving parts of a garage door system. Wheels get old, cables fray, grease runs out, and tracks move, putting excessive wear and tear on your garage door system. Don't wait until there's a problem. Call A1 Garage Door Service for all of your garage door needs. Call today and take advantage of our $29.95 tune-up special. Because the garage door is the smile of your home, don't wait. Call A1 Garage Door Service and you'll be smiling today.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Ah, winter, with its cold, dry air causing that not-so-nice winter nose feeling. Thankfully, you don't have to wait for warmer weather to clear sinus congestion and send winter nose packing. All you need is Navage Nasal Care. Navage helps soothe the inflamed nasal passages that are often part of colds and infections. It flushes a pure, refreshing saline solution through your sinuses to give you the soothing moisture you need. Navage also sucks out the other irritants trapped in your nose, viruses, dust, bacteria, and germs too. Winter might feel like it drags on forever, but Navage works quickly, helping you breathe more clearly in just 30 seconds. No decongestants required. Navage is a drug-free solution that helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Get Navage today and make winter a little more bearable. Navage is available online at Navage.com or in stores at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, and Target. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
iHeart Podcast Update. This week on your free iHeartRadio app. Math and Magic. Stories from the frontiers of marketing with Bob Pittman, Season 6. Join iHeartMedia Chairman and CEO as he analyzes the math and magic of marketing, sitting down with today's most gifted disruptors. Marketing School, digital marketing and online marketing tips. Actionable digital marketing lessons learned through years of being in the trenches. Office Hours with Mike Stive. Mike sits down with the world's most important chief executives to answer your most pressing questions about leadership, career, and life. Hear these podcasts and more on your free iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
So this is a great company. It's Life Imaging FLA. Life Imaging FLA. Early detection can save lives. It definitely can. And if you've got heart disease, man, and you don't know it, you can fight it, and you can get into the doctor, and you can have it. You can have it dealt with if you find out early. Used to be you couldn't find out early. Now you can, thanks to Life Imaging FLA. That's Life Imaging FLA. Good people, and if you want to get that free heart scan, you can. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the words free heart scan. When you do that, you'll be connected in seconds, and they'll get you in, and you can get that early detection. I've got a couple friends of mine who have been, they found out they had a heart blockage, and they were able to have it taken care of, basically save their lives. Life Imaging FLA, that's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. But when you talk to them about the free heart scan, also talk to them about the cancer screening. You know, we've been talking about cancer here past couple of days, and you know, if you're battling stage 1 cancer, stage 2 cancer, it's much easier than battling stage 4 cancer. Find out in advance thanks to Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. It's Life Imaging FLA.
This hour of programming is brought to you by My Home Builders Network. Need a new roof? Then you need Mike and his team at hbnusa.com.
George had a piece of that cornbread. That is no joke. Ginger, thank you for the cornbread. That was awesome. Welcome back to the Monsters Mornings. We're Radio 104.1, broadcasting live on iHeartRadio. We have Daisy Del Toro here with us today. Did you get some? You got some cornbread too, right?
It's delicious.
They're pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Carlos, he got some?
Yeah, you can taste the yam. It's good. She said yam head, guys.
That was funny.
I loved it.
I've never heard that term before. That is so funny.
Ryan Holmes here, and now it's time for Angel to bring you Monster Sports.
Monster Sports brought to you by our great friends over there at Suncoast Credit Union. A little bit of info about their share certificates that they offer. Benefits of a share certificate: high yield, fixed rates, guaranteed returns, automatic renewal, helps short or long-term goals. You're going, what is a share certificate, Angel? This is a product that they offer there at Suncoast Credit Union. Currently, right now, you can get 5% APY on a regular 12-month share certificate, 5.25 APY on a jumbo 12-month share certificate. And we've got 3 new locations of Suncoast Credit Union right here in Central Florida: South Cimarron Boulevard, South Orange Blossom Trail, and the Loop in Kissimmee. Or visit the website, suncoastcreditunion.com, to learn more. Remember, with Suncoast Credit Union, you always get more love and less fees. On sports, this is where we're going to start right now. We're going to jump off into the deep end of the pool with the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic are on one.
Congratulations.
Understand the historic significance of where the Orlando Magic currently sit right now. The Orlando Magic are 10 games above 500 for the first time in more than a decade.
What? Say it again, Angel. Say it again.
The Magic are 10 games above 500 for the first time in more than a decade at this time of the season and are currently tied for 4th place in the Eastern Conference.
That is the sweetest words I've heard in a long time about my team.
We've got a dynamic duo with Paolo and Franz. Those are our guys. We won last night 119 to 109.
That's a thumping.
Yeah.
Beating teams how you're supposed to.
You got that. These are games that they need to be handling. So it's good to see your team step up and handle these games. It's important. You don't want to lose one of these because we've had this in the past where we've dropped games like this and then we end up as the 8th seed or we end up in the play-in game. You know what I mean?
These games are so important. I know, like, on surface, they don't seem, no, we're in the playoffs. No, it doesn't matter standing. Yeah, it all actually, right now, we'd be going against Pacers, which I don't want to go against in the first round. Like, if it's 4-8 and the Pacers are sitting there, I mean, it's honestly a minefield when it comes to these teams because they're all tough.
Yeah, and it's going to be difficult. But, I mean, again, our guys are playing fantastic. It's a good look for them. This is what you want to see in a young team responding this late in the season and being able to deliver right now. And actually, you're playing for something, and that's really important. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, I'm trying to get the time that this just broke. All right, March the 7th at 9 a.m.
Stupid.
What happened?
This is crazy.
Yeah. Mike Tyson will face Jake Paul.
Oh, no.
In a boxing match July the 20th.
You're kidding me.
At AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
I'm in. I have to watch
the
this.
event will air
I don't care what happens. I have to see this.
Will air on Netflix. This is all being reported by ESPN.
Oh, my God. Jake Paul's going to get killed.
Paul's Most Valuable Productions MVP inked a deal with Netflix for a boxing card last November. It'll
be sparring nonsense.
Yeah, it's
not a real fight.
It's not a real fight. It's unclear how the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, which sanctions and regulates combat sports in the state, will approach what will surely be a matchup that garners plenty of criticism and attention.
Take it back.
And is yet to determine whether it will be classified as a pro fight or an exhibition.
I don't want to see an exhibition. That's Boulder Dash.
So this is going to happen.
Carlos, you're a fight fan. What do you think? Boulder Dash, right? Why would they do that? Fight. Look, you're in the ring. Fight.
They don't have to because we've proven, or not we, but the fan bases of these guys have proven that they'll pay top money to watch them do an exhibition fight.
So Jake just fought last weekend. He fought against a 42-year-old construction worker, Rhino, who literally hadn't fought in about 10 years. And he beat him in the first round. I'm following Jake still. I actually like Jake for certain reasons. But yes, he puts on sham boxing events, unfortunately. He beat a worn-down Nate Diaz. What Mike Tyson did with Roy Jones was an exhibition because both of them... and why do they do that, Russ? The commission will not approve other things, right? But they can approve an exhibition. Texas State Commission, Fight Commission... I don't know how this works. This is really... They must have offered Mike Tyson $50 million.
Yeah, this is a money grab. I ain't going to be mad at people grabbing for their money. But
but I don't know how you approve a 50-something-year-old guy fighting a 20-something-year-old boxer and make it.
I mean, every state, every state has their own commission, right?
Sure, some are weaker than others.
Yeah,
it's a real fight, Daisy, but they won't go for knockouts because it's an exhibition.
I think they're gonna do I think this is Jake does really fight though, guys. I don't want. Let's be clear. He's a good boxer.
Do you think he could beat Mike Tyson today?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm literally talking about Mike Tyson. We're talking about an older Mike who just fought Roy Jones.
That's the last time he was in the ring.
And Jake is an active boxer. They're about the same way. I guess they would both go heavyweight. He would go up to heavyweight. Jake, I don't know. I'm just hearing this news.
No. That's the beauty of it, right? And this is why it's going to be an exhibition.
It's catchweight.
He's because there's no way Jake Paul's going to go up to being a heavyweight.
Well, he's a pretty big boy though. He's actually fights, I think, pretty heavy right now. And Tyson's probably at 200. Jake fights 180, 190. It wouldn't be.
And what does he have to take to get up to that? And would he pass a drug test?
Obviously, Big Macs and shakes.
No.
I don't know, Angel. This feels real. I don't care. Fighting is am I dying to see this fight? No.
If it was a real
wanna
fight,
see
I'd want to see it, but it's not going to be a real fight.
But am I going to watch it? I'm watching Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua tomorrow night, and that was supposed to be a joke fight in the past. And
You
now
watch ants fight each other on the sides.
No, but Carlos, the difference between that, though, right? This is there's huge difference.
Yeah.
It's actually a sanctioned fight. They are going to go in there. They're not going to pull any punches. They're not going to go. They're going to go for the knockout. In these exhibition fights, if you knock out your opponent, you're losing money.
Yeah, that's why I thought they would fight in Saudi Arabia, to be honest, because Saudi Arabia has taken over boxing, and you go over there, you can fight a donkey in the ring. They don't care, you know.
But it's Mike Tyson. If he already knows how to knock everybody out, he can just do it until he dies.
No, it's not the same.
Yes, it is.
No.
Once people have that like muscle memory, you're just gonna knock somebody out.
I know, but it's.
I know if I get into a fight right now, when I was 10, I got into a fight, I'll probably punch him the same way.
Yeah. you're right, Daisy.
Yeah, you're right.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
No retort for me.
You are correct, ma'am.
And that's Monster Sports, Russ.
There you go. Hey, Daisy, I want to plug you're going to be at Vine.
That's right.
Which is a restaurant down on Sand Lake Road. Now, this weekend, you've got Bay Hill's going to be there all weekend. So you're going to be doing tequila tasting. I'm going to show up with you to do some whiskey tasting, but I want to make sure I'm there when you're there.
I'm going to be there
When?
at some point, both Friday and Saturday.
Okay, so if you go to Vine,
That's right.
you might see us.
That's right.
We don't know when.
But I'll have my people there. My people are going to be there. They're going to have a DJ. They're going to be doing putt-putt to get a full tequila shot. If not, all they get is tiny baby shots.
Gotcha, yeah. And I understand that your people are my people this weekend,
That's
so
right.
they're doing whiskey tasting
Our
too.
people, that's right.
It's our people.
Our people. We got 3 people in there, and they're beautiful, gorgeous women and one handsome dude. Anyway, he's very hot.
Okay.
So I didn't hire him. Don't blame me.
All right. When we come back, Carlos, you take us to the top?
Yes, and take you to the top of when something is very serious, but also something very funny, and you have to hold back your laughter. I'll tell you what that is during To the Top.
When we come back.
Really?
Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Progressive Insurance.
The Magic winning streak at 5 as they rallied in the second half to beat Washington. Franz Wagner 28 points, Paulo Banchero 25. The Magic 12-3 over the last 15 games. College basketball, UCF led by 3 at the half but couldn't hang on, coming up short in their attempt to upset number 1 Houston. And baseball spring training, the Marlins yesterday got thumped by the Nationals. The Rays were winners over the Yankees. I'm Matt McCoy.
Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
The Filatowski Eye Institute. I went there and got Smile LASIK vision correction surgery, and I wish I'd done it so much sooner. It's the best thing I've ever done. It'll be the best thing you've ever done as well. And right now, the Filatowski Eye Institute has brought back their free Smile LASIK vision consultation. That's right. All you have to do is send the message 1041 to the number 868686 to get on board with that free Smile LASIK vision consultation. It's so easy. It's so affordable. They offer 24-month interest-free financing for qualified patients, and you can even use a flex spend account as well. And I know I was in good hands because the doctors there performed over 65,000 LASIK procedures, and I got to say, it was super minimally invasive. The actual procedure itself for me took about 7.5 minutes, and I was out of there, go to work the next day. It's awesome, and I wish I'd done it so much sooner, like I said. So send the message 1041 to the number 868686 and schedule that free LASIK vision consultation with the Filatowski Eye Institute right now.
My friends at Mills Air have been in business since 1992. That's over 30 years. They're a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, and there are rebates that you get up to $1,275 on a brand new Carrier unit. If you're going to go with the experts, you got to go with Carrier, and you got to go with millsair.com. That's where I got my system. I absolutely love it. And you got to make sure you do maintenance on your AC system. They do service on all brands of AC, and it can detect and prevent an upcoming breakdown for you and save you a lot of money. You can count on millsair.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando.
Sunnyside Electric.
Oh, hi. I'm worried about my electrical panel.
For static electricity problems involving your cat, press 1.
No, my electric panel.
For all other inquiries, press 2.
Don't even have a cat.
Fine. What's your problem then?
My electric panel, it's making sort of a humming noise.
Impossible. If your panel is working normally, it should be silent.
I know. That's why...
Have you tried using those noise-cancelling headphones?
What?
Then you won't hear the humming.
How does that help?
It'll get you off my back.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
No, but I'm calling them now.
When you have an electrical problem, you need help now. A helpful operator to guide you, qualified electricians to diagnose and repair your electric panel and keep it safe and functional. That's the Frank Gay way.
Wish I'd called Frank Gay in the first place.
Sorry, can't hear you. I'm wearing my noise-cancelling headphones.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Whitney Cummings presents the Big Baby Tour 2024.
I'm sorry that the appropriate age for women to get pregnant in the medical community is at prom in a toilet.
Hard Rock Live, Friday, November 15th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
Here's a top move for hiring a divorce attorney. See how they look and handle themselves on video or audio. Chances are that's them at their best, with editing, setup, and multiple takes. The courtroom is live. Mediation is live. Make sure your divorce lawyer is going to make you look good. At Trenley Kramer Law, we handle family law and divorce. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations like The Vinyl Experience. Just search Vinyl Experience and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Why are you dressed like a hockey goalie in our living room?
Well, you know how I said that we really needed to save more?
So you're dressed like a goalie because you make saves?
Yes.
Maybe we should just go to Navy Federal Credit Union. They have tons of great savings and investment options like share certificates with sky-high rates.
Oh, what a save!
Grow your finances with the official military appreciation partner of the NHL, Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
Get ready, because Scott's is taking over daylight saving time. It's such a big event that we're calling it day-long saving time. And now it's got real savings. In fact, it's the biggest deals of the year. Audacious? Absolutely. So don't wait. Stock up early and you'll be able to save up to $20 on Scott's Triple Action and Easy Seed products today at the Home Depot, Lowe's, or Ace Hardware. Offers available March 7th through 20th at select U.S. stores while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See store for exact offers.
Join us Monday night for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by The Hartford, live at South by Southwest. We'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year and celebrate the most innovative talent and creators in the industry. Listen Monday night, starting at 11 p.m. right here.
Presented by The Hartford Small Business Insurance. Learn more or start a quote at thehartford.com/small business. With insurance designed for your small business, the Bucks got your back.
Find your new career. The Florida Jobs Now Job Fair, March 13th at the Orlando Science Center. More info at fljobsnow.com.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. News. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
Welcome on to the Monsters Mornings Real Radio 104.1, broadcasting live on iHeartRadio. What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. I'm Russ Rollins, along with Daisy Del Toro. We got Angel Rivera, Ryan Brian Holmes, and now it's time for Carlos. Take it to the top.
Let's go. Cookie. Good morning, everybody. Hello. My name is Carlos Alberto Navarro, and this is To the Top every single morning. Try and take it to the top, make it think, make it laugh. Honk. Oh, man. Just like encapsulated it there. I was offbeat. I didn't hit it.
All
but then
discombobulated.
Then I hit it. Good morning, everybody. I'm in a wonderful mood. Daisy's here. Ginger's here. We had a Bob here. Hell's a poppin' here in the studio. And I'm feeling good. Got some nice rest yesterday. No sweat attacks today like I had yesterday's show. Feeling damn
Still
good.
early.
It is, Andrew. You're right. I didn't get it till later. So, Motivational Minute is very clear. It was just stinging out at me today, which is the Motivational Minute is you got to share your story. What does that mean? Carlos, I don't want to be bragging. I don't want to talk about. No, that's not what it means. It means you have a unique story unto yourself. I don't know what it is. You've lived a unique life. Your life, there's nobody else that has lived your life. Now, you may look like somebody. Because I look like a lot of people, because I'm bald and I got a beard, okay? And I look like Daughtry at times from far away. I look like a random construction worker dude walking across the hallway. But my story is individual, and so is yours. So, whatever that story may be, maybe it's about your past, maybe it's about what's going on now, maybe it's about your family. Share it. And think of the other people that will get hope from it. That's what Bob was. It was really interesting. Most of the time we meet people here, Russ, and that their promotion is what they do, right? They're an actor, they're a comedian, they're a band, they're an organization. And I was kind of, me being an extrovert, I'm like, give me a stage, give me a mic, and I'm there. I have no problem. But when I meet somebody who begrudgingly says that, okay, I'll get out there. That was Bob.
Was he was nervous?
Nervous, and I thought he did a great job.
He did a great job.
He's just, getting out there. Daisy, myself, a shout out to Mike, another great guy, and Bob had a nice lunch the other day at Crest. It was actually really nice. I know you like your Crest.
I do like Crest.
You do?
And
that's a good place.
Very
yeah.
nice. And just talking about a lot of things going on, but one of them, that's why I was like, he's like, I don't want to tell the story. I said, no, it's hope, man.
Why didn't he want to tell the story?
Because sometimes people confuse self-promotion with sharing or like
being braggy,
and it's there's a fine line. And
It's a cultural thing.
You think?
It's absolutely a cultural thing. When it comes to Latinos, we will be the first to like, mira este.
Oh,
se
right.
está echando. That
Like,
kind of thing.
look at him trying to be better.
Yeah. And so it's looking, he's a little bit older guy and everything, and so he comes from a time where you didn't talk about those things. I mean, I'm making generalizations here because it looks like he might be a little bit younger than my pop and everything. And so that's not something that culturally we do.
Interesting. I didn't think about that. And I think that adds another little kind of element to this. Yeah, Ryan talks about the culture of older Puerto Rican men all the time.
He's very, very well known in the Latino older culture.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was he was very humble because he didn't even talk about being a professional baseball player. And he's one of the only ones back in the day that was Hispanic making it into the big league in the USA.
Yeah, we really connected talking softball and baseball, and he's just a great guy. So anyway, if you want to listen, you're listening now, and you're like, damn, every day around 9:40, this is the only time I get to listen to the Monsters. Great thing is, go to the iHeartRadio app. Boom, you got the whole show there. Oh, I don't got the app? Go download it. Helps us, helps the show. Come on, what are you doing? And if not, go to YouTube. I don't got YouTube. What the hell are you doing, man? Who's this person I'm talking to? Well, go to YouTube.
Whoever this person is.
Hold on, it gets worse, Angel.
They're not getting any of this.
You got to subscribe to the YouTube channel. How do I subscribe to the YouTube channel? Well, God, this person, I don't know if I want him listening.
They know nothing.
They know nothing.
They're gonna send. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna send you a typewritten snail mail letter.
And you know what? I run into those people all the time.
Right. Well, just try and find us, and you can hear the interview with Bob. I've given up on this guy. I've given up because
just giving up.
I've given these. So you could hear Bob, you can hear Ginger, and hear those stories. You know, that's a very good thing. Now
they live in Guatemala.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on. No sé. So there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. Well, number one, somebody yesterday had the worst day ever.
Who that?
The dude who was drunk who ran into the Secret Service car.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Biden's out there doing Biden things, licking ice cream and talking about world politics.
Right.
And somebody's yelling at him, "Hey, Biden, why are you losing in the polls to Trump?" And he's like, does that crazy dead Biden stare where you don't know what the hell he's going to say. He's like, "Who the hell is Trump?" It looked like he was going to say. And he goes, "You're looking at the wrong polls." And you're like, the person moves over, Secret Service starts moving. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Somebody in D.C. or wherever the hell he was at was drunk driving and ran. This is some guy. And the poor guy, because the cameraman runs over and they go to the front. He's like, he's got his hands up. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." They thought it was a terrorist attack. Imagine you're driving home from the bar and you've had one too many and you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Yeah, it's bad look.
And you're like, "Oh, it must be a road check. And it's the president of the United States, and you slam into their car.
Worst. Oh, so it was the president's car.
It was the whole Secret Service detail that was there. So they literally had to rush Biden into the car and all this stuff, and it was a dude who was drunk and is now going to not see the day of light for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you think you're having a bad day.
The day of light or the light of day?
Did I reverse it? The day of light, the light of day.
Take that, reverse it. Yeah.
I've probably been doing that for a long time. So a lot of wrong day of lights. Now, here's the thing I was kind of, talking about before. Having a little bit of a mind that always kind of leans into the comedy. There's a lot of things. And then at the same time, watching a lot of world news. Like, I try and stay up to date with that. And man, if you ever are like being a little bitch and being a little victim and being like, "Oh, my life sucks," and like you're healthy and none of your family members are like, ill and dying, and you got roof over your head and you got some clean water. I'm talking basics, man. You're being a little bitch because there are so many places in the world that the basic things that you and I have every day are like in trouble or don't have, right?